Right.
We got already?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, give us a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, all right, let's go. All right, good morning, everyone. This is Government Employees Retirement System of the Virgin Islands regular meeting of the Board of Trustees for Thursday, May 28, 2026 is hereby called to order. Before I take the roll call, I'd like us to observe a moment of silence in recognition of the passing of Attorney Van Russell, who up until a few months ago was a member of the Board of Trustees. Thank you. Can I have a roll call, please?
Yes, good morning, Mr. Chairman. Trustee Cameron Clark,
Excuse.
Trustee Clark excused. Trustee Andre Dorsey,
Yes.
Trustee Dorsey present. Trustee Vincent Liger,
Yes.
Trustee Liger present. Ex officio member Cindy Richardson. Ex officio member Richardson absent. Trustee Leona Smith.
Present.
Trustee Smith present. Trustee Dwayne Callwood.
Present.
Trustee Callwood present. Mr. Chairman, 4 present, 1 excused.
Thank you. Are there any comments and suggestions from retirees? Are there any comments and suggestions from active members? Next item up, the secretary's minutes from the regular board meeting of April 23rd, 2026. Are there any edits or corrections to be made to the secretary's minutes? Hearing none, can I have a motion to accept the secretary's minutes from the regular board meeting on April 23rd, 2026?
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Trustee Dorsey, seconded by Trustee Smith. A roll call, please.
Yes, Trustee Clark absent. Trustee Dorsey.
Yes.
Trustee Dorsey, yes. Trustee Liger.
Yes.
Trustee Liger, yes. Trustee Smith. Trustee Smith.
Yes.
Trustee Smith, yes. Trustee Callwood.
Yes.
Trustee Callwood, yes. Mr. Chairman, 4 yea, 1 absent.
Thank you. Are there any communications or correspondences to be read into the record?
I have none, sir.
Chairman's report, I have none. The administrator's report.
Yes. Good morning all once again. Administrator's report for May 28, 2026. Meetings, presentations, and appearances. As I indicated in the last meeting, it was not yet on this report, however. On April 21st, I testified before the Legislature's Committee on Budget Appropriations and Finance on 2 bills, one dealing with disability annuities and the other with regards to hotel sale proceeds to the GERS. April 22nd, conducted a grievance hearing with United Steelworkers regarding an employee disciplinary action. April 23rd, GERS Board of Trustees meeting. April 29th through May 1st, we of course had our carnival holidays. May 5th through 8th and 11th through 14th. Participated in various velocity migration and business process improvement meetings. May 17th through May 20th, I attended the National Conference of Public Employees Retirement Systems annual conference and exhibition. With regards to retirement applications, we have completed about 13% of the applications received in fiscal year 2026 thus far, 85% for 2025 and 97% for 2024. We have a total of 120 remaining applications in process presently. Contributions processing. Contributions has processed refunds totaling $732,513.18, which represents 70 cases completed. There have been 2 debt benefit cases completed, totaling $49,042.97. With regards to retiree annuities, the number of retirees as of the May 15th payroll is 8,790. Through May 15th, 2026, we've paid out $171,457,000, $457,184.55. The number of retirees added to the payroll for the fiscal year through May 15th was 202. And for May 15th, another 10 were added. Number of retirees expected to be placed on the payroll with the upcoming payday is May 29th is 17. And the number of retirees deleted for the fiscal year thus far is 180. Excuse me, my sinuses are bothering me this morning. As of May 15, 2026, the gross retiree payroll has amounted to $11,482,162.45, and that's semi-monthly. Disbursements by locations remains pretty much unchanged from month to month. Our loans portfolio presently totals $16.8 million.
Mr. Dawson. Mr. Lega.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hang up.
Sorry about that. Yes.
All right.
Okay. The loans portfolio totals approximately $16.8 million, fairly evenly split between districts. Of course, we're about to next week commence our second tranche of limited active loans. So we already have a fairly good book of appointments set up for the upcoming weeks and months. We expect that program to be well received and to be as successful as the prior tranche, as well as the retiree loan program that we conducted. With regards to operations, we have no major issues with our St. Thomas's and Croy buildings. We're happy to report that we expect the renovation project here in St. Thomas for the lobby, which is much needed, the stairwells, and importantly, the restrooms to become ADA compliant, is about to kick off and should last approximately 4 to 6 months. We've had some good news with regards to our FEMA reimbursements. I'll ask our Chief Operating Officer to say a few words with regards to that.
Good morning, everyone. FEMA has revised its reimbursement amounts from the grants we wrote for the Hurricanes Irma and Maria. Reimbursement was at 90%, and they have since moved that to 95%, which means on our permanent projects, they call it permanent projects, we were able to realize an additional 5% for the projects on St. Thomas and St. Croix. The checks came in yesterday, and it's approximately $29,000. We're thankful for that.
Yes, we are. Thank you. Great work. With regards to our Haven site projects, the green space is well underway at the visitor center. That's approximately 47% completed. And the Coal Woman sculpture that is going to be placed in front of the visitor center is about 90% complete, and will be sent to the foundry for casting fairly shortly. So we do expect in time for the beginning of high season to be able to have our dedication of the visitor center, green space, coal women's, coal workers park, as well as to have the the painting of all the buildings and the new signage installed. So we'll have a very fresh looking Haven site for the upcoming tourist season. When we get to the financial reports, I'd like to take note that our net income for Haven site this year, if you were to exclude capital expenditures, which I have stated time and time again, should not be included for cash flow purposes, yes, but for the financial performance purposes, no. The net income is essentially doubled from last year, and that's only the beginning. We continue to make great strides financially at Haven site. And my intent for it is to become a fully contributing aspect of the income of the GERS and a very vital investment. Right, Mr. Mills?
Good morning, everyone. Thank you.
That's affirmative?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Morning. The security building is all approved and the permit received. That is awaiting bids for construction, and this is, of course, being funded by Haven Developers, the developer of the hotel, as part of the agreement that we have negotiated with them in exchange for certain concessions. We have 2 vacancies presently, security supervisor at Haven site that we have posted, as well as an assistant administrative specialist on St. Thomas. Miss Sandy Bryan Bell desperately needs the relief. She's been covering 2 desks for the last almost 2 months, I think. So thank you very much for your efforts, Sandy. It hasn't been unrecognized. Thank you. With regards to rental collections, I need to correct the record. The administrator's report inadvertently included the last month's report and not, which was March rather, and not the April. I'm happy to report, so we'll have that amended in my report. Happy to report though that after making a bit of a fuss at the last meeting, that shortly thereafter we received $121,000 from the Department of Justice. So there's still some rents and utilities to be collected, but that 6-figure payment showed that I think the message resonated, and we'll continue to press until they become completely current. Of course, they make a large payment and then another month it rolls around and they owe again. So we do appreciate the progress that was made there, however. And there are no other real issues with regards to rentals to be discussed. So with that, Mr. Chairman, that concludes the administrator's report.
Thank you. Are there any questions for the administrator regarding the administrator's report? Hearing none, committee reports, to my knowledge. Treasurer's report.
And Ms. Jeremiah is on leave, so I believe that Ms. Austri will be, oh yeah, she's queued up.
So good morning to Chairman Calwood, the Board of Trustees. Good morning, Administrator Dawson. Good morning to all. The Government Employees Retirement System schedule of receipts and disbursement for the month ending April 30th, 2026. Receipts from collections, loan repayment, $589,144. Year-to-date fiscal 2026, $4,162,134. Rent from tenants, $145,006. Year-to-date, $703,316. The employer contributions, $9,195,739. Year-to-date, $53,894,675. The employee contribution, $4,823,667. Year-to-date, $29,167,511. The miscellaneous collected for April, $470,044. Year-to-date, $2,349,681. Giving us a total collection for the month of April, $15,223,930. Year-to-date, $150,077,665. Disbursement, annuity payments, $23,567,482. Year-to-date, $164,434,565. Administrative expenses, $1,709,671. Year-to-date, $12,187,845. Giving us also the refund of contributions, $306,808. Year-to-date, $6,054,538. The total disbursement for the month of April is $25,616,661. Year-to-date, $182,796,189, giving us a net cash deficit for the month of April of $10,392,731, and the year-to-date $32,718,524. So for the month of April, we collected 59% of what was needed for the GRS disbursement of $25,616,661. We also withdrew from the investment portfolio $100 million thus far. The Havenside Mall schedule of receipts and disbursement for the month ending April 30th, 2026. We have receipts from collection. The total collection for the month of April was $532,170. Year-to-date, fiscal 2026, $4,345,889. Our total disbursement was $474,147, giving us a year-to-date figure of $3,379,908, giving us a net cash surplus, as Mr. Dawson stated before, of $58,000,023.
No, not 58 million, we wish.
$58,023, and a year-to-date figure of $965,981.
And Ms. Osprey, this is a point at which I would indicate the capital projects at $1,024,000. If you were to add that back, because they're not cash expenses, we would be looking at operationally approximately $2 million.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. For the month of April 2026, the Havenside Mall disbursement was 89% of total collections, and the fiscal year 2026 Havenside Mall expenses was 42% of budget. This concludes the Treasury report. Thank you so much for listening.
Good job, Ms. Osprey. Thank you.
Good job. Any questions regarding the Treasurer's report? I have a motion to accept the Treasurer's report.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by trustee Dorsey, seconded by trustee Liger. Have a roll call, please.
Yes, sir. Trustee Tamman Clark, trustee Clark absent. Trustee Dorsey,
Yes.
trustee Dorsey, yes. Trustee Liger,
Yes.
trustee Liger, yes. Trustee Smith,
Yes.
trustee Smith, yes. Trustee Colwood,
Yes.
trustee Colwood, yes. Mr. Chairman, 4 yea, 1 absent.
Thank you very much. Next up, we have the investment officer's report.
Yeah, hi, good morning. Ms. Astrid, could you stop sharing your screen, please? Thank you. Okay, good morning, Trustee Carlwood, other trustees. This is an update of the investment portfolio as of April 30th, 2026. For April, we did see a rebound in the portfolio versus March performance. So total plan returned 5% month to date, and we're up about 6.1% fiscal year to date in the portfolio. Total domestic equities was up 10.4% month to date and 8.9% fiscal year to date. Our Russell 1000 index advanced 10.1% month to date and 8.1% fiscal year to date. The Russell 2000 index advanced 12.2% month to date and is up about 15.8% fiscal year to date. For the month, we saw U.S. equities experience a surge, primarily fueled by a significant rally in technology-related stocks. Conversely, we saw energy stocks decline for the first time in 6 months. The rally was pretty much broad-based, encompassing various market capitalizations and garnering substantial participation from both small and mid-cap stocks. Investor sentiment improved as markets focused on resilient U.S. economic data, a strong start to earnings season, and ongoing enthusiasm surrounding the AI theme. Our total international equity portfolio returned 8.7% month to date and is up 13.6% fiscal year to date. Developed market equity, as represented by the MSCI EFI index, was up 7.5% month to date and is up 11.5% fiscal year to date, while the MSCI Emerging Markets Index is up 13.1% month to date and is up 21.6% fiscal year to date. Pretty much European stocks experienced a rise in April, primarily driven by improved investor confidence that mitigated ongoing concerns about growth and inflation. While UK stocks also gained, they lagged behind broader European markets. And despite these gains, the recovery was hindered in the UK by persistent pressures from inflation, fiscal challenges, and elevated bond yields. In the Asia-Pacific region, we saw Japanese stocks surge significantly as sentiment improved, with technology shares leading the market upward. Meanwhile, in emerging market equities, we saw also a rise in April, which was primarily fueled by technology-focused Asian markets and areas of strength in Europe, Middle East, and Africa. However, Latin America mixed results. Notably, the MSCI Emerging Market Index was up about 14% in dollar terms, marking its most robust monthly performance since November 2022, and essentially fully reversing the decline it experienced in March. On the fixed income side, government bonds delivered mixed results, with total fixed income returning 0.8% month to date and is up about 1.5% fiscal year to date. This mixed performance was attributed to elevated yields, which rose in some regions driven by energy-driven inflation pressures. Although equity sentiment shifted to a risk-on mode in April, fixed income markets continue to reflect concerns about higher energy prices, the potential for tighter monetary policy to combat inflation, and fiscal pressures. In spread sectors delivered positive returns, with high-yield bonds outperforming investment grades in both U.S. and overseas markets. Our investment grade bond portfolio returned 0.1% month to date and is up about 1.2% fiscal year to date. Our U.S. TIPS portfolio returned 1.2% month to date and is up about 1.5% fiscal year to date. And our high-yield bonds returned up 1.7% month to date and is up about 2.5% fiscal year to date. as it pertains to the record of asset growth or the cash flow for the month. So we ended the month at approximately 484.3 million in the portfolio. We began with a market value of about 480.2 million. We did have a net cash flow of 20 million, which we were doing cash to pay benefits. We had income of about 20,000. We had an unrealized appreciation in the portfolio of about 24 million. That brought us to the ending market value of 484.3 million at the end of April. We did not have to raise any cash in the month of April from any of the managers. We did have about 63,000 paid calendar month to date in fees, investment related, which were primarily investment consultant fees. Year to date, we've paid about 172,000, and fiscal year to date, we've paid about $279,000 in investment related fees. And as it pertains to the allocation, as of April, we had about 165.6 in domestic equity. We had about 68.9 million in developed market equity. We had about 19.6 million in emerging markets, about 84 million in investment grade bonds. We had about 44.3 million in US tips. High yields, we had about 42.1 million. Real estate, and this excludes the St. Thomas and St. Croix offices. We had about 54.7 million in real estate value. Private equity, we had about 5 million, and we had about 500,000 in cash. Or 50,000, I should say, in cash. That concludes my presentation for this month. Happy to answer any questions.
Any questions for the investment officer? I have one, Mr. Henderson. Record of asset growth table or chart. You have net cash flow for 1 month. Minus 20 million. But then over the box to the left, we have the monthly cash flow. You indicated that no cash was raised for the month of April.
Right. So the net cash flow in the records of asset growth would be primarily the cash that we had on hand that we effectively had to withdraw to pay benefits. So that would be cash in the portfolio. The cash I'm speaking about over here in the cash flow with no cash raised would be when we need to raise cash from managers to replenish that cash.
Okay. I got it. All right, can I have a motion to accept the investment officer's report?
So move.
Second.
Moved by trustee Dorsey, seconded by trustee Liger. Have a roll call, please.
Yes, trustee Clark, absent. Trustee Dorsey.
Yes.
Trustee Dorsey, yes. Trustee Liger.
Yes.
Trustee Liger, yes. Trustee Smith.
Yes.
Trustee Smith, yes. Trustee Colwood.
Yes.
Trustee Colwood, yes. Mr. Chairman, 4 yea, 1 absent.
All right, thank you, Mr. Henderson. Can I have a motion to go into executive session? This portion of the meeting will be closed to the public for matters pertaining to trade secrets or financial or commercial information, or personal or legal matters or matters whose premature disclosure will frustrate the implementation of the proposed agency action.
So move.
Second.
Moved by trustee Dorsey, seconded by trustee Smith.
You don't need any staff, right? Oh, see if you need for me to do the roll call. Trustee Clark. Absent. Trustee Dorsey.
Yes.
Trustee Dorsey, yes. Trustee Liger.
Yes.
Trustee Liger, yes. Trustee Smith.
Yes.
Trustee Smith, yes. Trustee Colwood.
Yes.
Trustee Colwood, yes. Mr. Chairman, 4 yea, 1 absent.
Okay, we'll recess for 2 minutes.
You don't need any staff, right?